Today's Paleo Simple Sunday Supper is brought to you from Geyer's Sausage Kitchen over on Tamiami Trail South. They carry Meyer's grass-fed beef. Look at this baby. This is a hand-cut sirloin, boneless. Now this steak is so gorgeous. This is certainly enough to feed 4 people. I'm adding some truffle salt to it. You can also do Himalayan pink salt and black pepper. Always use the theory of like a Fleming's Prime Steakhouse and Wine Bar. Salt and pepper is the key to all things good. Don't go crazy, and certainly don't use anything that has unorganic seasoning in it. Like you'll notice a lot of different steak seasonings that you can buy in the store. Don't use them. They're just loaded with chemicals, sometimes MSG. Little olive oil. This is what I call steak Florentine. My friends over in Florence, Italy, they're known to do it with the T-bone steak, but we're gonna do it like this because when we cook paleo, as I've mentioned before, we wanna have a lot of different things left over. So besides the steak Florentine, we're actually gonna have more than enough left over to have steak and eggs the next day. Mix it up with egg whites and chilies and lots of flavor. Even roasted tomato soup that we just made paleo style, you can take a ladle of that and cook that in. It's gonna be beautiful with the steak. Now this first steak I've already cooked so you can see it. About 5 minutes in a hot pan per side with the olive oil. It gives it that crust. Then I put the whole pan in the oven for about 6 to 7 minutes. You lean on it, you're gonna get that feel where you're at. If you want it a medium rare or medium, look at that. Never had to poke it or anything. And I've got it at that perfect medium rare. We're gonna slice several pieces, and then what we're gonna do is, of course, steal a slice. Gotta make sure it's good, right? Simple arugula salad. Organic arugula. It's really expensive, but you can go to Jessica's stand for organic arugula. You can just go to a place like a Fresh Market. But again, the whole purpose of this cooking segment is really about Geyer's and this delicious natural grass-fed beef. We're gonna use the juice of a lemon and really get it in there, right? And then I just save that part of the lemon, because I'm gonna roast up some asparagus a little bit later today. Let's do some olive oil right on the arugula. Little pink Himalayan sea salt. Elise, do you mind grabbing me a dinner plate up in this cabinet over here? Thanks. Elise has been cooking all day long. She's been baking and prepping, and that's what we do every time we get together for Paleo Sunday supper cooking. Thank you, my dear. So, we've got that. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the steak and we're gonna just line that up there. Cut off, see, a little piece of fat. We don't need that. It's delicious, but you know what? It's really not good for us. Okay. Now we have olive oil and just a little lemon juice. I'm not even using vinegar on the arugula, and I'm gonna put this right on the side. A little bit more, and you have it. Now, let me bring you back over to the steak, okay? I'm gonna flip it over, pardon my hands. Now you see how crusty, how beautiful that is? You really wanna get into it. Look at this, broccoli rabe right in the pan. As the steak juices start coming into the pan, it's gonna add an awesome flavor, and this broccoli rabe is gonna roast in the oven. So we're literally gonna bring it over to the oven, put it in, let it sit in the oven for about, what did I say, about 6 minutes or so, right underneath our paleo pumpkin cookies, and you have dinner made. It's that simple, thanks to Geyer's.